Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Chicago. Isaac, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivey comes in for Quickly. Pass to Black. Back to Jordan. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Jordan's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Ivey. 14 points for him. Shoots from the elbow. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Ivey. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Well, Ivey doing a good job of keeping the ball moving to set his teammate up.
Black passes to Sharp. Now here is James. Rebounded by Johnson.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Ivey against Jordan. Ivey's shot is off. Outside Durant. Pass to Jordan. Puts up a 3. James left side. Rebounded by Johnson. The Pistons lead by 6. On the wing, Ivey. Over Sharp. Misses off the left iron. James passes to Durant. And he lobs. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
James has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Holland. Now here's Johnson. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson passes to Isaac. Here's Ivey. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 16 points for him.
Give Ivey credit for being aware of the shot clock situation and salvaging that possession.
James outside. Here's Black. Ivey defends. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Bulls making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. And the switch here also for Detroit. Quickly's checked in. Detroit leading by 4. Back to Ivey. Chicago with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Black. Beyond the arc. Drops in the three. Now just a one-point Pistons lead.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Carries it from three. Quickly's got 8 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Sharp. Second chance shot. Here's Black. He's got 5. Another shot. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Black, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
For Chicago, Mark Williams, he's checked in for Sharp, and Jordan subbed in for Bryant. Ivy with the ball. He's got 16. Here's Holland. Picked by Isaac. From the corner. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Black passes to Williams. And here's Jordan. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kessler, a screen on Durant. Quickly passes to Kessler. Kicks it out to Isaac. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Black passes to Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Jordan. 4 on the clock. From the arc. The shot off that time.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Now Ivy. 16 points for him. There's a screen. To the inside. Holland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Shooting for Detroit. Holland. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Bulls trail by 5. And Durant slams it home.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Detroit with the ball. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Isaac outside. Quickly outside. Inside. On the wing quickly. Isaac for 3. He Can't get it to go. Gets it off. He's off on that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Detroit on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
52.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Detroit Pistons.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 3. LeBron James out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Mark Williams, and it's Black in at point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
This James on the wing. Tie it up. That one misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Ivey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, with his explosive athleticism, Ivey creates a lot of problems for opposing defenses.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, a top 5 pick back in 2022. Jaden Ivey's athleticism sticks out in a league of athletes. He is that explosive.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Jordan. This James on the wing. And there's the lob. And slammed up by Jordan.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Ivey against Jordan. Clock at 6. Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Kessler passes to Ivey. Here's Holland. Pass to Kessler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kessler's got his second basket of the game.
Just right through him. Kessler not slowing up.
Jordan with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. From the top of the key, Jordan misses. The Pistons lead by 5. Misses from close range. Durant, pass to Williams, and it's in there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Detroit with the ball. Outside Johnson. Back to Ivy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Bulls on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Holland. He's got 6. Floats one up.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Black. Now Jordan. Here's Black. He's got 5. He nails it, and we're tied. Black's got 8.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. The loudest and craziest fans get a T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. T-shirt time!
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ivy outside. Isaac, the pass to Ivy. Left side Johnson. Here's the 3.
Good find by Ivy, keeping his options open.
3.
Bulls trail by 3. Down low. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Isaac. Here's Holland. He's got 6. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
James outside. Back to Durant. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Ivy outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Black. Now here's Durant. Goes up from the top of the key. That doesn't go either for Durant. Isaac with it. Guarded now by Williams. Ivy outside. Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Here's Holland. Shot clock at 5. Holland's got 9.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Chicago trailing here. James outside. Pass to Black. And here's Durant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Durant's got 23 points. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wilson's checked in.
Pistons substitution. Number 7, Caleb Wilson.
And here are the Pistons. Outside Johnson. Ivy a screen on James. Johnson passes to Ivy. No good on the triple. Outside. Pass to Jordan. Jacks up a 3.
Why would you take that, Jordan?
Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Now here's Johnson. Ivy outside. Kessler with it. Here's Wilson. Puts it up from 15. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And here's James. He's got 7. Shots good by Black. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Ivy from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
It's good. James has got 9.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Here's Johnson. After the basket by Chicago. Ivy outside. Will it go? Chicago with a rebound.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to James. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Holland. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 11. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Jordan. Kessler with a rebound. And it's Detroit with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. And he makes it.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Here's Black. He's got 11. Pass to Durant. Here's Black. Ivy defends. James outside. And again, Chicago no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, nice use of the shot fake from Ivy. He understands how to get defenders in the air.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Williams is checked in for Black. Bell, he's checked in for the Pistons. Quickly comes in for Johnson. Falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's charged. I like this more aggressive approach.
Jordan, the pass to James. Here's Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. Ivy outside. Wilson passes to Ivy. On the wing quickly. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holland. Takes the 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Now here's Jordan from outside the arc. Wilson grabs the board.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Ivy passes to Quickly. Back to Ivy. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. James with the ball. 9 points in the game. From deep, Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Quickly. Back to Ivy. 3-pointer. And Detroit another 3.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
James outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And he can't get the first one for Chicago. Sharp comes in for LeBron, and it's Bryant in for Durant.
Hey, son, you're an amazing man.
He hits the second from the line. The Pistons leading. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Bryant. Quickly passes to Lopez. Count that bucket.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter here. Now Sharp. And that one good. Sharp's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
Jordan against Ivy. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Pistons lead by 3.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. He's got 10. There's the drive. And slammed up by Jordan.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Quickly. Lopez, the screen. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 13 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Bryant. Sharp, a screen on Ivy. Bryant from deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for Detroit. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
That should be it, bro. And you wait there so you get MVP. That should make
Thanks
sense.
for joining us again for round one.
Like, if they're gonna wait this long, it should make that much sense. Type shit, bro. Now get into the loser.
The Pistons lead by 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Brook Lopez is out there with Mitchell. And it's Wilson in at the 4 spot. Here's Wilson. On the wing Quickly. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. And that one's good. Quickly.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Bryant. Here's James on the wing. They set a pick. Sharp against Johnson. Bryant left side. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly outside. And here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Sharp. Here's James. There's the strength of the King.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Johnson inside, check by James.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Now here's Williams. James outside to the middle. Bryant outside. Launches it. Detroit with a rebound.
Going to Madden if we lose this game, bro.
Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, yo. No, everybody else blew their niggas out,
Easy
bro.
pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Chicago now.
They're shooting 42% and they're winning. 40 from 3, though. That's crazy.
It's James on the wing. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he dunks it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
The Pistons lead by 4. Quickly outside. Up top, Lopez. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Outside Sharp. Pass to Bryant. Now James. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Stolen by Bryant. And now the Bulls in transition. James inside. Rebounded by Johnson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Bulls trail by 6. James passes to Black. And here's Bryant.
Yeah, bro. Be crazy with
Pass
me.
to James.
It's my team.
Here's Black.
They're supposed to win the East.
James
Not
screen
losing
on
the first
Johnson.
fucking
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
round.
Shots good by Black.
And this is
Not
just
losing the first round to this bitch ass
always
team,
making an
bro.
impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Johnson. Quickly passes to Lopez. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Lopez is just so big and long, which puts defenses in a bind and makes them overcommit at times.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Lopez. For Chicago, Williams is checked in for LeBron. Kevin Durant comes in for Bryant. And Jordan subbed in for Williams. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And Lopez drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Bulls trail by 5. Here's Black. Pass to Jordan. That was no good. And here's Detroit. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Johnson passes to Lopez. Outside Johnson. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. That shot off. Jordan with it. Pass to Black. From about 19. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 27.
And, you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Detroit leading by 3. Quickly passes to Johnson. Here's Wilson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Black. Pass to Sharp. Here's Durant. Detroit with a rebound. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Wilson, no good. Chicago with the ball. Sharp passes to Black. Now Jordan. Williams with the screen. Knocked away. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Johnson.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Bryant, he's checked in for Chicago. Kessler, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Quickly. Chicago on D. They trail by 3. Johnson against Durant. The shot by Johnson, no good. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. To tie it up. Detroit with a rebound. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Johnson. Kessler, a screen on Durant. It's Johnson with a drive. Here's Wilson. He tries for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 11.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you gotta convert.
Inside, and stolen by Williams. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
Durant, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
James is checked in for Chicago. Black comes in for Bryant. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Isaac, he's checked in for Wilson. And both free throws good for Durant. The Pistons leading. And here's Ivy. Over Jordan. Holland for 3. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
He started to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Holland's got it dialed in from deep. 4 of 5 so far. Black passes to Williams.
Johnson, first personal foul, 2nd team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. Screen by James. And he's going for the lob.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
That's
Ivy outside. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Kessler. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Dennis Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Bro, I'm not raising this shit up against
Up
you.
top, Durant. And it's good.
I'm not raising this shit up against you. Y'all better win.
Durant's got
Y'all the reason I
14
raised
points
this
now
shit
in the
up.
second half.
Better win.
James against Johnson.
That's our favorites. My favorites.
Here's Holland.
I know.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Black.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved? Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
All right, Chicago, please welcome to the floor your Bulls Breakers.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Isaac. Johnson on the wing. Ivy outside. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Ivy's got 28 points for the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Black. And here's Durant. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. James, a screen on Johnson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
You expect he's going to find a way to break through in the clutch.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Yeah, you're done. You won. It's over with. Woman, bitch. It's so terrible. I didn't wish it upon you. It just happened, nigga. I ain't see it coming. So I'm glad it came, bitch.
today.
Quickly is checked in for Johnson.
Randomly, I'm ready. Also, that desk, desk is one of those, yeah, really, you don't even eat. They're pretty couch, you got right. Yes, oh, you didn't put the legs on that,
Here's Quickly. Isaac, right side. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy that takes important shots.
1:52 left in the fourth. Quickly with the ball. Here's Holland. Here's Kessler. Now Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Kessler, a screen on Durant. Here's Quickly. And he banks that one home. Quickly's got 4 points this quarter. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
James passes to Black. Now here's Durant. Here's Black. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Emmanuel Quickly.
At the line for Chicago. 2 shots.
There we go. Again, chat, this is, I mean, for the audience listeners, this is, I mean, bachelor pad, DIY. This guy also might get manicures, if you can imagine. You got Jenga on this. It's like stereo system.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Here's Ivy. Chicago with the rebound. Jordan, the pass to James. Pass to Black. It's James on the wing, guarded by Quickly. And it's in.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Ivy. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, swiped away!
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely needed 3 here.
Oh, he drained it from downtown!
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Timeout goal! seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he got it! He got it!
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Now Ivy. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Respect it. I'm Lil Martin. Leave me in one room. Your whole house shouldn't be homage to your childhood. I'm still not knocking too many points.
I don't. It's not in his bedroom at all.
Except that desk, whatever that is over there. Yeah, other than that, yeah, no.
Damn, that's the backyard. But
no, that's a shed. That's not a garage. That's a shed.
When people live in, like, I don't know, Montana, this is what the place would be looking like. No bed frame. No bed frames
in Wyoming.
I'll say this.
I heard that's a trend. No bed frame.
Yeah, I get that. No. And also low bed frame. No. Dog on the bed. No. I'm gonna go ahead and give this 5. He came down 5.
The bedroom.
I'm rating the whole place 8. This place is 8. I like the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If this was my Airbnb, I'd be mad happy. 8.
Yeah, I still like a lot of things. I do like the other one more, so I'll go 7.5.
Okay. The TV's too small though. Big 2025, 32 inches.
I know what this is. I'm
about to say that is a joke room.
All right, 4-year time frame from renting a room to renting a small house. 28 male, moved to Vegas from Massachusetts. Okay. Almost 4 years ago, with barely anything after I graduated college, got out of a toxic relationship. Why did they say all this to justify their messed up? So I decided to say fuck it. Drove across country to Vegas because he's, couldn't find.
You drove from Mass to Vegas.
I've met some amazing people and was able to start a career in compliance/risk operations, working remotely for one of the biggest casinos here. This house is only 500 square feet. That's not a house.
It's not a house.
House. All right, here we go.
It's a box, buddy.
Got air mattress on the floor, sleeping bag on the air mattress.
You've been here 4 years?
Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, to tell you that. I lied. It went from the start to where he was now. So starting from when he first got there, the small room 4 years ago. Yeah. I like that.
That look be a 9-10 then, cause I was like, is your roommate guard, my nigga? What's up with the sand in the room? But this is way better. Yeah, that might be a 9-10. That's crazy. I gotta probably say 10. He really did that.
I like how he fucked us up with it.
Yeah.
Not enough person.
Yeah, that's a 10. That's a 10. He fucking like fuck. That's a time. This is fine.
More monitors is great.
Yeah, what you doing?
He works from home for real. He does. He works for like a casino. No time for a casino work at home.
Workout stuff. Yeah, I'm giving this a 10.
Yeah, 10. Best one so far.
You got it.